Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hi, friends.
Hello. I haven't been on one of these for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. For me, too. Fallon and I, too. This is our first one of the season.
Yeah.
It is. We are back and better than ever. And by that, I mean, still don't have the stream up because I'm rusty.
I think we can say that about the team as well, right?
Yes.
There's a little bit of rust.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think about that formation?
I actually haven't seen. So let me pull it up.
It seems very dependable, I guess. It seems not very risky, which is fine. I don't think we should be taking risks.
I'm a little excited to see Dotson up top. Hopefully we get some bangers today.
Bangers only.
That would be
Hi,
excellent.
Megan has left a comment.
Megan thinks the lineup is not good.
Not great. Megan, I'd love to hear some further commentary.
I don't know if Colin Solberg is here, but his tweet says, "Tell me you're planning to not lose without telling me you're not planning to lose." That's his comment on the. Oh wow, that is a lineup. Okay.
Right?
So Lude is playing as a false nine. Is that what that means? I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, Lude is up as a false nine, I think it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. So then Dotson and Reynoso. Here, I'll just I'll share my screen on the screen so we can.
That's a concept.
I think the new lineup is something new, and that's something we need.
I agree. I mean, I don't know if it's going to work, but I mean, at least we didn't try the same old thing that we've tried the last 3 weeks, right?
Right.
Oh, so we've got all in one house here: the Solbergs, Mr. Andrew Bruschi, and Carolyn. All in one room, all vaccinated. Look what's possible, friends.
This is what's possible.
Life can
One day it'll be possible for Nick and I to be in the same room together.
Hopefully that will be possible soon. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
I don't know. So does this mean that Megan is commenting for all of them on this comments?
Ooh, Megan, that's a lot of authority. I mean, I think it's a good thing that it's you.
It's true. It's true. Oh.
Maggie, how have you been?
Good. What was supposed to be a relaxing weekend turned into a crazy weekend, but that's okay.
Good crazy, bad crazy, ambivalent crazy.
Good crazy. I've got an 11-year-old who is in U12 competitive soccer, and they got an email on Friday afternoon that a team had dropped out of a tournament this weekend, and they're like, "Here, you can have a free registration. This team can't play because of COVID." So, surprise soccer tournament this weekend.
Oh, wow.
So, it's been fun.
That's a big production to be a part of on a surprise basis.
Right? It worked out well because our Mother's Day plans didn't conflict with the games. So.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that would be happy Mother's Day, soccer moms. Here's a tournament. Have fun. No.
Yep.
Absolutely not. I would argue that's most likely the worst part of being a soccer mom. As not one myself, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, tournaments can be fun, but not always. Especially not now when you're not like going out for a team meal in between games or anything like that, COVID and whatnot.
Right. Unfortunately still exists.
It does.
But hey, Minnesota. So actually that's something we should talk about is the new guidelines that'll be rolling out here in Minnesota and how we think that's going to affect our stadium capacities.
I think it's going to change pretty drastically. We have not heard anything from the team officially. I do know that there may still not be, we may not be normal for match day quite yet, and that's because MLS has some restrictions, like you can't be within 10 feet of where players can be, which means our normal capo stands would be within 10 feet of where the players could be. So unless they can get us a exemption, we may have to work around some of that stuff.
Yeah, well, those are MLS rules, right? And there's nothing that can change for the next 2 matches, anyways, because I suppose they could sell more tickets, but then you'd have to rearrange where the current people are, and it would just get weird. So I'm going to assume that they're just going to keep everything the same.
That would be my assumption as well.
We already have, so.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting, the degrees as different states start opening up. Do multi-state organizations adapt lowest common denominator policy? Do they go state by state? It'll be, I think attendance in a large part is already state by state. You look at what Texas is doing and what LAFC is doing, but it'll be interesting to see.
So this is really funny. Durkee posted this on Twitter. I will share it here in a second. This is what's being shown at Dick's Sporting Goods Park right now. And this is so wrong.
Oh, Trap's not up top.
Yeah, so Will's not up here. Reynoso's not
Boxall's on the right.
Yeah, Gasper and Boxall, like the whole, it's just,
Yeah, that is not anywhere.
Try, right? Like, it couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Nailed it. Yep.
So that's nailed
Can
it.
we talk about the fact that Colorado's flag is in a little plastic bag so that it doesn't melt in the rain?
Right? I thought that was kind of weird.
Wait, what?
I was like, is it a plastic bag or is it COVID or like?
Oh, it's probably COVID. It's probably not rain. You're probably right. It's probably COVID. The little flags that they hold. They hold the opposing team's flag for photos. Yeah.
Right, and I think
Colorado's was in a bag and ours wasn't. Although they're both held by the opposing team, so I don't know.
What is the purpose of those?
The flags?
Because each team gets one. Like each team, they trade. They little swapsies. Is it like sportsmanship or?
I'm sorry, producer Nick. It was a little what?
A little swapsies. Here's my flag. I'll take your flag. We're friends.
Capture the flag.
Yeah.
Are we doing predictions for this game? Because we just kicked off. So.
Oh, we should do.
I'm behind.
What time are you guys at?
Yeah, I haven't kicked off yet.
Shoot, The previous people had a solution for this, and I don't remember what their solution was.
Well, I can pause to catch up to you. Because
I just kicked off.
I just kicked off now.
Oh.
I'm paused at 26 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Ellen is showing her.
I'm sorry. I was looking behind my computer. I understood it was a bad angle as soon as I did it.
It was a great angle.
I like to formally apologize. My laptop screen is in front of the other screen that I'm actually watching the game on. So we're readjusting in the studio.
Foxy now has 100 appearances for the Loons.
100 caps for the good guys. That's awesome.
What time are you guys at now?
Sorry.
41.
38, 39, 40, 41.
Right, now
48.
10 seconds behind you.
Okay,
I think as long as we're within like a few seconds, we should be golden.
Yeah.
I'm at 45 seconds now.
You're 10 ahead of me. 50. Behind me. 45?
I paused, so I'll catch up. Okay. I'm at 102.
Yeah.
Same.
Cool.
All right. I think we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm having audio. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can.
Okay.
So I wonder what Colorado's. Oh, yes. Let's do predictions. Yes, let's do predictions.
Motion ankle play by Luke.
I think we're gonna win 2-1.
Oh. Ooh. Can we have two of the same prediction? Because that's exactly what I was going to say.
I think so.
All right. Then that's also my official vote.
I'm going to say 1-0 us.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go 3-1 us.
Ooh.
Optimist.
I like the optimism.
I've had a couple glasses of wine, so that might be why.
Yeah, are you drinking wine? What's everybody drinking tonight?
I switched to Pence Homes beer.
Oh, I'm so jealous. How is it?
It's delicious. It's a party forward from Fair State, and it's fantastic. Dark Clouds
That is
partner.
a Wonderwell partner, Pence Homes.
Yes, Wonderwell partner.
Yes, shout out to Pence Home.
Hi, Doug.
Doug, how did DC United do today? I didn't get a chance to see.
No. You're asking him about the wrong DC sports event over the last week. The real question, Doug, is how do you feel about the Rangers Caps controversy? I need to know from the front lines. What is the city's reaction? Please let us know in the comments.
I agree with Carolyn here. There are too many dark colors on the field. That is our issue number one.
I can see
Yeah,
if you're colorblind.
If you're red colorblind, yeah, I think that's hard.
Outside.
Hello, I would like to add myself to the list of colorblind who's having trouble currently.
Yeah.
Nick is partially colorblind. That's a fun producer, Nick.
Why would you not have one?
Just suck. Sorry.
Well, because it's weird because Colorado has a white kit, right? Because we don't, so that causes problems.
We still have
Why couldn't we be white and blue?
Well, because
We don't have
Colorado
a-
has blue shorts.
Yeah,
so-
and our blue shorts are, I think, almost identical.
Nice. Look at these passes.
Yeah, guys, we look like this team practices together.
It's amazing.
just can't.
I think
finish
in the
at
last
end
week.
They just
okay, all right.
made connections and then kicked it like 12 feet away from the goal.
That was a lot of beautiful connections. All right, we have some on the ground reporting from Doug. Okay, so the TLDR, too long, didn't read, is that Wilson should have gotten suspended, but the Rangers lost their goddamn minds, as did many fans.
What are we
Well,
talking about?
okay, but I think it's a little valid that they lost their minds, Doug. But yes, he should have been suspended. So there was a hit in Monday night's Capitals New York Rangers game. It was Tom Wilson took down Artemi Panarin, who used to play for the Blackhawks.
Are we talking about hockey right now?
Yeah, we're talking about hockey. And as Panarin was face down on the ice, Wilson hit him in the back of the head, like punched him in the back of the head as he was face down on the ice, which is obviously
Punching, we're trying to fight with Colorado.
Yeah, we're gonna get a very early fight tonight.
Come on,
Yeah.
Chase. Let's earn some money for the.
We'll pause the hockey talk for halftime.
Sorry.
Yeah, nobody cares about
No, it's
that.
okay. It's fair. You can rein me in.
Well, you just got a talking to. Bad job, Chase.
Oh, that Chase.
Too. That's like, I mean, every game, but 5 minutes in is a little early.
Yeah, but if anybody was going to have it, it was going to be Chase. Oh, that was so nice.
Oh, Neil.
I want to change.
Accurate, Neil.
Oh, man.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're like right at the same time, guys. Excellent job syncing up.
This is great.
Yeah, we've done well, y'all. Oh, Kate's here. Hi, Kate. Miss you, Kate.
Welcome, Kate.
Kate, you have not missed much. Did we get distracted in our drink check?
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. We did.
I'm currently hydrating for the first half. We'll see what happens in part 2.
I got a Manhattan.
I appreciate your conviction here.
I panicked and I didn't know what to make. I also have water nearby. We'll see if I touch it.
I have water and a Dark Clouds and the Flock water bottle.
Excellent. Yeah, the Ford Madison are playing tonight as well.
They had the same kickoff time that we did.
Oh, wow.
Charles Craig as coach for the first time since NASL days.
Yep.
Ooh, nice turn.
So Dick's Sporting Goods Park has a roughly 8,000 fan capacity. So they've received approval to hold games with up to 7,897 fans, which is about 44% capacity for them. So they're going to be definitely a little bit more full than we were.
How
But
many
that's like a normal crowd for them. So
Oh, Chase. Come on.
We got to shade their attendance early and often if we have a chance of winning this.
What? How many did you say that they're allowing in? 700 something?
Just below 8,000.
8,000, 7,000 something. Got it. That makes
Yeah.
more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. About 44% of stadium capacity.
I hope that's wise. If it is, that's great.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I wonder how their pre-sale went.
right. I worry that so I'm a Portland Thorns fan, so I'm on a couple of communities of Thorns fans, and it sounds like their pre-sales, they're also SeatGeek, have not gone well for the last couple. So like it's been maybe not as problematic as our first pre-sale, but still not a smooth process to get tickets. So I'm a little concerned. Granted, by the time our next set go on sale, we could be looking at a very different supply.
Yeah.
So Megan is drinking a martini. Megan, I love that for you.
Gin or vodka? Please specify.
Yeah.
No.
Very important question.
Oh,
I'll do better.
Well, that was very. It's okay. I saw it a split second after. I think we're very close.
I'm still a couple seconds behind y'all, I think.
Just do it quick, like 1, 2, pause thing. Play pause, whatever.
Fast forward thing. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right. Megan, gin or vodka? As Casey stated, very important question.
This is important to specify. Plates drinks sounds delicious. This airmail cocktail.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Rum, honey, lime, and prosecco. Absolutely.
I'd drink one. Wouldn't be mad about it.
Oh wow, Doug's friend in Portland was able to get tickets to the Challenge Cup final. That's awesome.
It's really cool.
That is awesome. My Taylor, who's one of who had been one of our regular capos in the Wonderwall and has now since moved to Portland. He and his girlfriend were there and prominent behind the goal during the shootout. So.
That's awesome.
Gin, correct, Megan. You made the right choice.
Ooh, that is a good idea with barrel-aged gin. I've never.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
barrel-aged.
That's a.
I can't tell if it's barrel aged or bar aged. It's just been sitting on this ballet bar.
Bar like the workout. It's just
Yeah.
That one sounds less desirable.
very dangerous. Sure. Yeah, I gotta say, I think we actually practiced together sometime in the last week.
I think they may have like introduced themselves to one another. Like, hello, my name is, Michael Boxall.
Sure.
Who are you?
I speak English. My name's Chase. I speak English, and I'm trying to learn Spanish for the good of my teammates. Did y'all see that story?
It was nice.
I think we just found the damn it that Megan chatted about.
Oh.
With
With Reynoso going down there.
Ooh, that didn't look good.
no.
Oh, I love the slow motion rewind.
That was
Why? Why would you do that?
Oh, well, he's up and walking around.
Oof.
He's a professional.
He's a professional. Is that the vibe?
Yeah, that's the vibe. Keep
It's always
that.
the vibe,
I like
right?
that.
Keep that energy. Okay, let's see what I
That's
can do.
what the vibe should be.
Man, the field in Tucson is really rough.
Tucson?
Yeah,
Who's
We're
playing?
forward Madison as
I
well.
have two
Oh.
games going. I have Madison
All right, so
and
some context for your co-hosts would be appreciated.
Some context for everything.
Listen,
really.
Carl Craig is coaching a match. I am not going to miss it.
You know, Nick,
I respect that.
there are shitty fields in every city of every state.
Well, I was actually going to say Colorado's field doesn't look very good.
He said
It looks
Yeah.
very patchy.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like it
Yeah.
looks about as good as Colorado's field.
They don't
does.
have as great of groundskeepers as we do at Allianz Field.
I don't
Very
know.
true.
Like, flood our turf?
Well, yeah, I mean, but I feel like there were engineering problems with the irrigation and drainage system, wasn't there?
Right.
Yes,
The first couple of years, yeah,
The
Kingpin.
first year.
this year.
first
Yeah.
year.
Oh,
Uh,
so nice. These passes. Chase is gonna fuck it up right now, isn't he?
Oh, wow. Supposed
No,
to say
he
be optimistic. No,
No, he did fine. He made.
no, he did. He did.
Pass.
Fallon, you knew about the restrictions. Nick in the chat asked
Yeah,
about.
so Nick, I was gonna say, Nick, you must have joined pretty recently. So, what Dix is doing right now is just shy of 8,000 fans. It's 7,900 fans, which is about a 44% of their overall capacity. So they're definitely going to be a little bit more full than Allianz was.
Come on, United. I'm at 13, 27, 28, 29, 30.
You are still,
We're literally a second apart.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Casey, we are exactly the same.
Which is perfect. This is the first time this has ever happened in the history
Yeah,
of
I just
Sweden.
want to acknowledge each one of us for the hard work we put. This is the most successful syncing I think we've ever had.
But you know what helped? Was we were all willing to work together to get here.
As a family.
Look at us go.
I think what also helped is one of us wasn't watching on cable and couldn't pause for a few seconds.
That too.
yeah.
Lots of things helped us here today.
Actually, I'm watching on cable and I just paused, so I'm a couple seconds.
Oh,
behind.
well, I think we've had people in the past that were watching like on cable and couldn't pause.
Maybe they were saying they were watching on cable and couldn't pause.
We
I
have a
just-
deep dark.
It's possible.
So
Yeah, I think that helps, Maggie.
it does.
I'm interested. Does anyone know what Colorado's supporter section is named?
The mountains.
I think it's something 96, and I can't remember what.
The
That
90s.
sounds plausible.
Kate, I'm sorry,
I'm
we
curious
are
what the-
1419.
I'm at 15:06. So
Same. I'm exactly on time with Casey.
I'm still like 10 seconds behind you.
I mean, do keep in mind that we have a lag in the chat, of course.
True.
do you want to get closer, Maggie? I can count the seconds.
Let me
I'm at.
know when you get to 1545.
Okay. You have like 15 seconds.
Sentinel or Centennial?
4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
All right. I might be a couple seconds ahead of you now, but I'm closer.
We'll be closer, yeah.
Ooh.
Centennial 38. Does anybody know why?
Wait, that's what it's called?
According to Megan, yeah.
That's a
Oh, Megan, thank you.
that's a choice that they made.
That is, it's a choice. Yep. I'm sure it means something cool, but
Probably. But it's not obviously cool. It's the subdued kind of cool.
I mean, one could ask the same thing about dark clouds, right? Like, why are we dark
Absolutely.
clouds?
I think especially now that they're the loons, it's like what this doesn't make any sense.
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, I whenever I meet someone who's like new to soccer and I have to explain, like, what does the whole dark clouds thing have to do with anything? Well, let me tell you.
Sorry, I might be ahead of you.
Hey, Fallon removed herself.
You kept me away and me scared.
It's time for a shot, guys.
Are we doing shots?
I
Wait,
don't
was that
have any.
Dotson? Because was that a banger? Was that a bangers only, or was that
a
Reynoso?
It was Reynoso.
Oh.
It was just a different person who banged the banger.
Fair.
Sure, yeah.
All right.
That was a beautiful goal. That
Yeah, that was
That was.
Can we get a
beautiful
cheers
goal.
for our first lead of the season?
hell yeah, we can. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yay!
Sticker.
But yes, I think we should do shots.
I
think
don't have any shottable alcohol in this house. because
Water
we're moving.
is perfectly acceptable as a shot option.
for the morale. This is
As someone,
alcohol.
I have a spouse who doesn't drink, so water is perfectly acceptable as a shot option.
I think that
Then I am ready.
is true as someone who is not sober in any sort of capacity.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm
Gift
going to go.
graphic. Okay.
This is a gift that we don't get to see very often.
That is a wow, that's a trippy gift. Oh, Kate is on her way to get the vodka. Kate, appreciate the shot participation from your corner.
Okay, this one's pretty good. As you can see, Reynoso and Lod are being pushed forward. Me. Love it.
Oh, well done, Brett. Well done. Do you see this, Casey? As
Yeah.
you can see, Reynoso and Lud are being pushed forward. Oh, that's great.
I
is.
agree. I
There.
agree.
Difficult to tell.
Oh man.
Can we get like a poll going?
Hellcat Maggie, of course, Hellcat Maggie. What?
Yeah, I
mean-
think you gotta do Hellcat Maggie for Maggie.
Yeah, the answer is
But-
clear here.
That used to be a pickup line of mine. It was like, "You want to come back for some Hellcat Maggie?"
Hey!
Hey!
Wow, that is top tier.
We got a winner.
It's not. It's pretty decent, middle of the road Irish whiskey. Like,
Right. This is my middle of the road Irish whiskey.
All right, Brewski and Carolyn and Megan and Kate
I'm
are
not-
all ready. I think we're good.
Okay.
I'm
Ooh,
going hard on the
ooh,
Minnesota.
fancy.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to our first lead.
Whew.
This is not really shooting whiskey.
Oof.
No, it's not.
I love that you absolutely knew that going into this.
I did. I've been here before. I know how this goes. Minneapolis celebrity.
I will say that dive by their goalie in front of that shot was very picturesque goalie dive.
Oh yeah. He put every effort into trying to save that, but he had no chance.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't get to that corner.
No.
Mhm. Mhm.
There's a lot of people right now who are on Twitter who are saying that they missed the drift kit. So that's why I wore it today, just in honor of being able to see the two different teams.
I don't understand why we aren't just still using the drift kit for now.
Adidas does not allow you to have 3 kits unless you sell a certain number of kits.
Well, what's their second kit then?
It's just blue and
The
gray right now.
Blue.
The Blue River kit.
Yeah.
So why didn't we wear that? That would have been better.
That's our
I think
house.
that's
Because
like
Colorado
our
has
home.
blue in their shorts, and you can't have the same color on both teams.
No. Their shorts are white.
I believe they are blue,
They are
I'm
actually blue. Yeah. And
Almost positive they're blue.
and they're a light blue, like our light blue.
you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
see as he rolls around on the ground that they are light blue.
Yeah.
They're not allowed.
Anomaly writhes in pain.
How are they not allowed to have 3 kids?
You have to. It's something capitalism, but you have to sell a certain number of jerseys for Adidas to allow you to have 3 active kids.
Yeah.
Okay, that is very capitalistic.
I believe the only current team is Atlanta United in MLS that has the 3 kids.
You gotta make daddy enough money for him to give you more to make more kids.
I feel like it should be on a should be on a scale based on your locale, right?
Yes,
yes. LA should be able to sell more kits than we will, just because they have more people, right?
The season ticket capacity that they have at Mercedes-Benz versus a place like Colorado. Yeah, it should be.
But it would just be great for every team to have a 3rd kit for instances just like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not that that's the thing, is the 3rd kit designs are often, if not always, the better design or the most unique or locally connected, so that's the one that's going to sell.
Like the Lynx new 3rd kit with the first half
kit.
First half, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So good.
The 3rd kit novelty kits almost. They're not a lot, but they're the ones that the fans, I think, actually.
And the ones that will become collector's items and you'll pay a shit ton of money on eBay for in 20 years.
But it's an Adidas specific issue, because even when Adidas took over with NHL kits, wasn't that when Wild had to get rid of their 3rd kit?
Oh, that I don't know. Is it? That sounds plausible.
I think it was.
My guess is that Adidas doesn't have the infrastructure to support it if they're not making the sales on it. Oh, that was such a good run.
This is a very good run.
God.
What a goal.
We look like we know what we're doing.
That was
doing, and we scored a goal.
I'm so glad I put a small shot.
Hassani Dotson scoring tap-ins.
That was. Oh, was that all lewd? Yeah.
Oh, that was just beautiful. That whole play was beautiful.
Good.
That run by Ryan
that cross
and then that
from
back.
Yes, Doug. We look like a real team. It's no longer preseason. Didn't you get
Nick,
the memo?
We're keeping Heath in. He's the greatest coach ever.
Guys,
we look like a real team.
Have you guys looked at what we've done differently? We changed the lineup, and it clearly is doing something.
Great point. But I do want to go back to Hassani Dotson scoring tap-ins. That was good.
That was good.
We need to keep workshopping that one if we're going to chant it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'll need some work.
That one could be construed in some ways.
So Kate is goading us on with shots.
Oh, yeah. We got to do another shot, guys.
Yeah.
Fallon over
I
here.
gotta stay hydrated.
Doing water shots. Let's do more.
I can put this away all night. What you doing there, producer Bubs?
I'm just excited, okay? Let me be excited.
Nick would like to know if our keeper can kick the ball into the crowd at the end now, because we are winning.
So. Yeah.
Did y'all hear that that's now a new tradition for RSL?
I sure did.
He kicks the ball into the supporter section at the end.
Only in a win, though, so he did not get to do it. So may have been a short-lived tradition.
You're right.
Ochoa is a young boy who has some growing up to do.
I did say we were going to win 2-1, guys. Just saying.
Fantastic. He is a fantastic goalkeeper, though, for his age.
Although I think he is, absolutely. I think based on that's a tiny shin pad, or guard.
Very
based
high.
Right?
He has
based on the time, I think I'm liking Maggie's prediction of, did you say 3-1 or 4-1?
I said 3-1.
I want to change my vote, but I said that after the first goal.
I don't know. We could do adjusted score predictions at halftime.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I think that's
My
great.
my wife is quick to point out that 2-0 is the most dangerous score in soccer or lead in soccer. So,
Sure
you know,
is.
Boo.
We
she
don't
might
like
be a
that kind of
little
logic.
bit of a pessimist. So.
All right, you guys ready?
Born.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I really need to stop with this whiskey.
Yeah.
Aquavit was a choice.
Go back to the Malort you know.
I want
The
to
Malort you love.
choice the rest of you all made for me.
You're welcome.
You can switch it at halftime.
I think I gotta maybe switch to Malort soon. Not anybody else has ever had.
Nick thinks that Nick is calling it's going to be 4-0. Daniel, excellent question. Daniel's asking, is RSL still owned by that trash owner? Deloy or Deljoy or something. Terrible person. No, they are not.
They were sold pretty quickly after the
Yeah.
Not as quickly as the women's team.
Nope.
He
Also
did
correct.
that pretty fast, but that also required a move. So
Yeah. No, thankfully it was taken care of pretty quickly.
I wonder how that the women's team in Kansas City is going to end up doing, just given their history down there.
Mm.
It does really well though.
They've got some pretty
Mhm.
high-profile owners in this new ownership group that I think might help.
I feel like NWSL is like really gaining a lot of traction there with like celebrity ownership,
Yes,
agree.
absolutely.
especially after LA, obviously. But I think in general, a lot of, especially female celebrities, are trying to support women's sports more now.
Mhm.
Maybe someday we'll have our own team too.
I am so thankful
Someday.
with an NWSL team. Home opener in a couple weeks.
Maybe
Oh, that's
Kevin
right.
Garnett will start a women's soccer team here.
So with COVID shutting down, I had bought my season tickets for the Red Stars, and they've rolled into this year. So I have season tickets
Nice.
for the Red Stars this year. Very
They
excited.
still play way out where Fire used to play, right?
Yeah,
Bridgeport, is it?
Bridgeview.
Bridgeview?
Bridgeport. I don't remember. There's a
There's a bridge.
There's
I know
a
that.
bridge, and there's a Bridgeview and a Bridgeport in Chicago, and one is a neighborhood and one is a suburb, and I don't remember which.
I think
I
it's
think
the suburb.
Bridgeview is the suburb.
Bridgeview is the suburb, Bridgeport is the neighborhood on the south side. Okay, yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, plausible.
Megan is coming in June to come see a match. If anybody else wants to come see a Red Stars game, let me know. I have housing.
She has a very nice new couch.
It comes with like sleeping accessories. So come
That is
through.
exciting.
What more could you want than sleeping accessories?
Yeah.
Kate mentioning that the ML, Minneapolis City home opener is next week. Sounds like Megan is also going. Are they still playing at Augsburg?
ILO.
I think Megan might be a little drunk.
Megan, are you okay?
Megan, are you safe?
Visitive.
Megan, do we need to call someone to escort you to your floor?
Oh, I'm so happy you're in your building. Oh man. Tell us you're okay.
Just blink once if you're safe. Maggie, that's a very cool glass.
It's just use it in the hot
Oh,
tub.
is it a tumbler? Like a
Stainless
metal
steel
one?
tumbler. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was translucent blue glass. Like the way the light was hitting it, it looked like this like hand blown, like fancy dark blue wine glass.
No, but my shot glasses.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go. My brain just made some leaps.
I have my best friend is a glass blower, so I have a bunch of random glassware that she has made. So.
Sounds
That's
like an excellent friendship.
Alan, I forgot to give you pottery pieces while you were here.
You made me pottery?
Yeah, you can have your pick. But I forgot while
That's
you
the
were
nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Give
Oh,
it
no.
to me. I'm so pleased.
in you. Yeah, I have a lot of pottery.
Oh, I want also pottery means pottery. This is not a code word.
No, I have been making pottery.
It really sounds like a code word.
It really does. I realize that.
No.
Megan Soccer is out of office.
Oh no.
Oh
Nick
no!
said, if you like all my tweets, if you need help.
With
Megan
her
had a family emergency with her
Basil
uncle.
Hayden.
Yeah. Basil Hayden's.
Megan, you sent this from your own account. What's happening?
Well, Carolyn took over her.
This is
account.
Carolyn.
It sounded like.
Yeah. Megan Soccer is out of office.
Oh boy.
I agree. Let's hydrate Megan, and she'll be good.
I don't know. Maybe Carolyn just drugged her and took over or something. Or Sam. Or
Who
Brewski.
knows?
Megan, are you
This was Carolyn's plan to get into Megan's YouTube account. It's been a long
So
friendship
her
just to
plan,
get.
yeah. Long con, finally coming to fruition.
Megan,
Really
you have
happy.
if you need help, we're here. I'm not. I'm very far away, but I can send somebody.
I can send somebody. I can call someone.
It's probably Fallon.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
Sarah's sober. We could send Sarah. It's true.
There we go.
Perfect.
There we go.
You have friends, Megan?
Yeah. Oh man, we're just nutmegs left and right in that sequence. That was messy.
By the way, my wife just learned the term nutmeg today.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Right? I was shocked. Joey nutmegged somebody and she called it a 5-hole. And I was like, oh, wrong sport.
Nutmeg. No. A
I don't like
five-hole?
the sound of that.
I don't either.
5-hole is a hockey term for when you.
Why are we talking about hockey again? I don't
Oh,
know.
is that what it's called in? Okay. I didn't know what it was called in
When
hockey.
you score a
Interesting.
goal through the legs, it's called going 5-hole.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure. The 4 corners and then like
And then
straight on the ice. Pre-Brittany.
Truth.
Fair.
I don't. The term 5-hole makes me uncomfortable. I'm with Casey.
The term nutmeg makes me uncomfortable.
It's a slice, Sarah.
From the peanut gallery.
That was very valuable commentary.
It was. That's the content people subscribe for, right?
That's the kind of disembodied voice we need here.
I mean, it's a late enough game that the dog already went to bed, so I can't bring out the cute dog.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
this is pretty fully MLS after dark at this point. Huh, Scout?
I'll let her.
Perfect. I'm just glad she likes the new couch, you know?
Oh, she's a big fan. I didn't think about the color of her fur with the color of the couch, but it's fine.
Were you ever really going to win that battle, though?
No.
Is that like a purple?
What? The couch?
The couch.
It's like a navy blue.
We have a very similar scheme here. We've got
Is this no, there's the hair. That's what I'm talking
There
about.
it is.
we've got
Whoops, that's what I meant. Sorry.
like the same color.
Oh, yeah. No, Daniel, we can put up, I mean, we will pimp out the dogs 24/7. 100%.
100%. Yeah. Except
Got
for
meow.
Is the content. There's a cat around here somewhere. He's hiding.
see, Luna is in bed with the young boy. So she goes to bed with the 11-year-old.
Oh.
Yeah. She gets really sad when he's at his dad's. It happens.
That's so
Kate, I want you to clarify that we are all slightly tipsy because of this. Have your cats been doing shots as well? I need clarification. I need to know that your cats are okay. And also, if you have cat approved alcohol, please tell me more.
Have you seen all the like dog beer that they're coming out with these days?
no.
Sorry, what?
I did though at a dispensary get some free doggy CBD.
We give Luna CBD for thunderstorms.
Oh, that's smart.
That's a
That
good
makes
thing.
a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, catnip. Okay. So you've been giving them a little catnip with every shot? That's the cutest thing I have ever heard.
That's pretty wonderful.
Hey, that's fucking awesome.
That's good stuff there.
Is that what we
That is the
do?
most wholesome. Like, oh my god, that I just am in love with that.
Are we supposed to be getting high, not drunk on these streaming things?
Well, Casey, I think that depends on your location in the great country of the US of A.
I live in Illinois. Hey, but I've been drinking a lot.
When we score, I get vodka, they get catnip. This is my new, can we put that on a t-shirt? That's my new favorite thing in the world.
That is wonderful.
Also, I agree with Nick here. Yeah, it is a Colorado game, but that's not my
They're
jam.
very high there. Hey, I see what you do with that double entendre there. Nick, is Kiki behind you on the blanket? No? Oh, we
No,
can't.
I think
pimp
she's
out
in the
Kiki
hallway.
then. We cannot pimp Kiki content. Very, very hot.
Kiki is very sprite and cute.
And obsessed with Nick.
And
Totally.
obsessed with Nick.
It's occasionally hurts my feelings, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Kiki content. Was she standing
Aw.
outside your door? You're muted. But
She
I-
was in fact standing outside of my door.
just fucking up. She's just a little slut. She's obsessed.
Yeah, she is.
That was a good save by
By Dane?
Dane there. Yep.
It was.
I do have to say I'm super impressed with this formation in our midfield in particular.
I think it's
Is she just standing under your desk?
I mean, it should work when you've got Grey Goose and Trap and Alonso all in one midfield. Like
right.
that's a lot of
midfielders. So let's like pack the midfield, but sustain the defense.
well, it just seems to have taken the pressure off the defense that we've seen in some of the other games. And some of that might be Colorado just not pressing as much, but
Yeah. I think that we have like a decent number of offensive midfielders and defensive midfielders, and that makes a difference. And when you play a formation like this, our defensive midfielders can play a true defensive mid, whereas when we play what we have been, it's a little more difficult for them.
Yeah, when we pick her up.
Oh,
Nick-
he is not happy.
Nick said
she
bring
hates
the
it
cat back.
so much.
yeah, I agree, Kate. I think Ozzy being in the starting lineup is it's made a big difference in just
Mhm.
the general. We've
Yeah,
kept our
I
shit better.
I was a little bit surprised to see Dane starting, actually.
But none of these goals really have been errors on his end. Like
No.
literally, the entire team makes an error before the shot is kicked.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
You
none
can't
of
blame it on the
the.
goalie.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's why he's still starting, because none of the goals have been his fault.
Goalkeeping errors. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that's a
mean,
good point.
there's been maybe a couple where he's made an error where you're like, yeah, you could have done better, but
Mm-hmm.
He's young. He's still learning those things. Goalkeepers don't usually peak until they're between the ages of 30 and 33.
right.
So you're saying there's still hope for me?
Nope, I am not saying that. That's not at all what I said. There is not even hope for me, who has played goalkeeper. There's no hope for us. Probably none for Maggie. We're all out of this.
So, Kate, I totally agree that I'm surprised Chase is still starting. However,
Yeah.
I do think that this shape today seems to suit Chase's style a little better because he can focus solely on defense versus trying to also be the link to the offense, which he's just not good at sometimes.
He is.
I would also argue. Oh, go ahead, Casey.
Sorry, he's been playing really poorly this year.
He has, yeah, 100%.
Kate, I just saw Kate's comment. Go ahead, Val.
I was just gonna say, I think if this was a team any better than Colorado, I don't know that he would be starting.
I think when Devasi is healthy, he's not starting.
Right now, we don't have any other options, really?
Yeah, right now it's like your options are what Hayes, who's coming off of an injury, and
is
Paulman.
I think plays better in the center than on the wing too. So it's not even.
Well, you could push somebody else out to the wing and put Coleman in the center, but I think we saw how that experiment worked the first game, and let's not go there again.
Right.
Yeah, we don't. I don't know. We don't look certainly quite as good as we did for the first 20 minutes of this half.
No, it's slipping.
We're just looking a little bit tired, a little bit out of sync, I feel.
I hate saying it, but I feel like Ozzy is.
Oh, I think this is his last year.
Yeah, I think he's showing his age this season. And that's no shame on him by any means.
For sure. I mean, he is still coming back from injury, so I think you got to take that into consideration.
For sure.
He is slowing down.
But he's slowing down. He made a couple mistakes in.
He has made a couple,
which I think that his energy on the field still makes a huge difference. So I'm not saying that we should bench him by any means. I think him being there brings a different energy to the team. But
you need to have somebody that you can bring on when he's out of gas.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But in this formation, you can always shift Dotson too to fill that hole.
Yeah.
And we've got so many offensive people on the bench that you can bring somebody else in at that point.
Yeah.
The group around Megan has a question. All right, you can have the floor.
Yeah, I that's why I was just
wondering the same thing.
They're doing it for both goalkeepers, and it's so weird.
I wonder if there's a new glove that they're having a conversation about.
No, they didn't I turned the volume up on the broadcast, and they were like, well, when you don't have to make any saves, the gloves don't matter, or something crazy like that. It was like, oh, okay. I mean, Dane's gloves are pretty cool, I guess.
No, if you're
into that kind of thing.
A comment like that makes it sound to me like it's some type of different glove, right? So I'm seeing a couple of tweets now too that say, "What's up with the gloves?" I think because they're focusing on them. Interesting. To do a little bit more research. So we have
gloves
3
do come
minutes.
really high. I mean, they come up to here. I would say a standard glove comes to here. I realize where my hand is. This Hellcat Maggie is a real Hellcat, I gotta say.
Maggies are potent, what can I say?
That's the best way to be. Second half's gonna have to be a Malort half.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Jeff has some
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Jeff has some legitimate I know things knowledge. It's an away camera feed, probably time killing topic for the Colorado announcers. That's fair. That makes sense.
But what a weird thing to focus on.
Mhm.
It is odd.
I wonder if the camera person just has like a weird thing for wrists.
Oh no. Oh dear.
It's an option. It's an option.
I hope not.
Yeah, that was a straight hand.
Yeah, really.
How is that a yellow though?
A yellow? I don't know about that.
Grey Goose got a yellow from that?
Yeah, that seems a little extreme for what happened to me. I mean, he did kind of put his hand in the way, but it wasn't a, I don't know, goal scoring opportunity or anything.
It's another
we also
the Dark Clouds Charity Club card.
Yeah.
Yeah, more money for Sayak and Aces for Kids.
Yay!
It would be awesome if on the stream we had like a running count of how much.
Ooh, yeah.
It'd be way too much work, I think.
Producer Nick, do you think we can get the graphics department on that?
I can tell you. I'm updating it right now.
Yep.
Who got that card? That was Grey Goose, right?
We got the lead
Maybe.
here.
Grey Goose, yep.
I typed it in as Grey and Goose.
Nope.
No. Incorrect. Try again, please.
Hey, Chase made a save. He did a thing.
With his
That was
torso.
a good block by Chase.
Chase did his job. Look at that.
Nick points out we have a meteorologist in the chat that it is raining and more raining is moving into Colorado.
Yeah, it looks pretty rainy.
With that yellow card, we are at $288.
So if you're on the stream and you haven't donated, then get to it.
How much did you say? $188?
288.
Oh,
We're almost already at 300. So, producer Nick, how many do we have pledged per card right now?
I can't. The reason I'm not showing it is because there's private information on the spreadsheet that I don't.
No, I was
put on the
looking
internet.
for verbal. Not
Right now
personal
it's
information.
$72 per yellow card and $267 per red card.
267 per red. That's awesome.
Let's get some reds, man.
Let's not get some breads. No. Come on now.
No? Okay. Well, I got excited.
We should
Maybe
just.
for for nothing.
Hey, everybody!
Sure.
Remember,
In the 80 plus minute, we could get some minutes.
just
Wait,
everybody.
who do we
remember,
play next week?
We play someone on Wednesday. Who do we play on Wednesday?
Vancouver on Wednesday, and then somebody else on Friday or Saturday.
we play on Wednesday, Vancouver, May 15th, which is Saturday, Dallas. Then May 29th, we're at Real Salt Lake, and I will be a black heart for all the people who want to come see me.
When is that?
Memorial.
coming in?
We will be in Chicago.
Oh no!
Places. Scouts up.
Oh, hi, Scout.
Give me that scout content. Yes, Ashley, you have missed some items, but also, Ashley, how did your research paper go? I also appreciate that Scout is our currently featured content.
I'm not sure Scout agrees with you.
She does not look super happy.
She's sleepy. She's had a rough day of sleeping all day.
As it should be.
Ashley said she is still in process for the research paper. Okay. What is, please tell me the topic. I'm not very invested. What's the topic of your research paper? Maybe we have some experts in the chat that can help you out with that bibliography.
Also, I don't envy you. I was finishing my thesis at this time last year, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah, hard pass.
Right?
Oh, that's a view.
That is That was
Producer
a-
Nick, what do we got going on here? Seems like we're trying a lot of different things.
Don't like it.
Let's maybe pick a view and be consistent.
Whatever.
Oh, Scout.
Oh,
She perked up when you said that.
The Balkans. Jeez, the Balkans
Ooh.
as
I
a space for
would love-
ahistorical ambiguity. What?
the
This is
Balkans
what-
actually,
is a space
that
for
sounds
ahistorical ambiguity. I would
Fascinating.
love to read that. Like history nerd in me.
The Balkans as a space of ahistorical. That I'm
gonna be honest with you. I don't even understand the title.
Do you know
Right.
where the Balkans are, producer Nick?
Yeah, I do.
I've been
That
there.
part I know.
Are you sure about that?
Let me just fire up the old Google machine.
No. Should we all guess?
I mean, you're the geography expert in the group.
That's not accurate. The Balkans include
It's a
Slovenia.
region of Europe. Come on.
Yeah, it's a region of Europe.
Mhm.
Moldova, Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey, Macedonia, Greece, Albania, Kosovo, Montenegro, Serbia, Bosnia, and Herzegovina.
Actually, I want you to come on.
Slovenia.
I want you to
Yeah.
come on the stream just to talk about this because now I'm interested.
I went to
I'm
the
so
Balkans when I was
interested.
12 during the war. You're welcome.
Were you a
goodbye.
child soldier for the Balkan Empire?
No, she went to Medjugorje.
Went on a religious pilgrimage with my mom. 'Cause
Oh,
we got insurance money. So there were 7 kids there that claimed to have seen the Virgin Mary. So
Of course,
we
of
went
course.
there.
you said so many things in so few sentences. Oh my goodness.
Right? This is
That
the
was
half
so much.
content you needed.
That was so much.
Well, welcome
long.
to my childhood, and my sister, who is closest in age, is also a nun. So she's visiting right now. She's at my dad's
Oh,
house.
that's awesome.
Sister Mary Catherine.
Sister
My
Mary
sister.
That's
Catherine.
very classic. I
Original.
appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I was in Bosnia Herzegovina area,
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
which is why I knew how to say that word, because I practiced it for like months before I went there.
Yeah, see, I did not. Wait, okay, so Ashley says there's another piece.
I love
also,
I love the Window World jingle, by the way, guys. Window World,
I don't know
simply
that
the
jingle.
best for less. Yeah, it's simple. It's to the
I
point.
don't know, your performance was a little flat.
I feel
It
like
was.
other people have the same slogan. Simply the best for less.
Yeah, but Window World is the one that wrote it in a jingle and put it in
No,
my
I feel
ears.
like I've heard that jingle, but not with Window World.
Well,
I just
maybe
think-
Window World should sue.
I just heard people shouting outside my window and got flashback to the time that I was shot with a paintball.
Oh no.
That was a weird little moment. I'm
You
glad
good? Are you
to
okay?
share this with everybody. Yeah, I'm great. I'm fine. It's healed.
Everything is okay.
It was just a flashback moment.
Not good.
Yeah, I
Not
do.
good.
So Ashley, also the mumming practice of kukeri in Bulgaria as an alternate modernity. I've
Mumming? Are we talking about mummies?
mummifying.
Yeah.
Kukeri is an elaborately costumed Bulgarian men who perform traditional rituals intended to scare away evil spirits, according to Wikipedia. Just for some context to that. Because, Wikipedia knows everything. I'm sure Ashley could tell us.
Famously. Interesting.
This should always be our halftime entertainment, guys.
Yeah.
our members' research papers. I'm telling you.
Where was this halftime entertainment when I was working on my thesis last year? That's what I want to know.
Oh, it's like masquerades, Ashley says.
Oh, cool.
Daniel, I couldn't agree more. I vote that if there's a game cancellation or delay, Ashley comes on and teaches us. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm rooting for a thunderstorm at this point because
That sounds awesome. Mini lecture. Let's go.
Mummers are big in Philly too. Hello, Jess, and also, how do you know that? And also, Maggie, now I want to know all about your thesis.
No. My thesis was on employee resource groups, which are also sometimes called affinity groups or business resource groups.
Yeah. We have a subcommittee of our diversity group at work that's working on putting together ERGs right now, actually.
Yeah, so my thesis basically looked at their effectiveness as a pipeline for developing diverse leaders. Leaders who come from, more specifically, leaders who come from.
our broadcasters are not traveling still. Interesting. I didn't realize that.
I think that's smart. They don't need to necessarily.
No.
They can get the live feed. I mean, they basically get the live feed in their studio anyway.
That explains Jeff's answer then, because
It does.
they absolutely, they're just watching the feed that they have to watch, you know.
Right. Colorado is the only one producing the feed.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil.
Hey, it's Jeff Reader of The Athletic.
Hey, that is
The
good.
Athletic?
Sorry, we were talking about mummies, and like a week ago, someone tweeted at me to ask if I died, which is weird because I'm like way too online all the time. So,
No. If you died, would you go for mummification if that was an option?
what are my other choices? No,
Cremation and just I think burial.
I would get taxidermied.
You have to add the composting option.
Wait, pause. Taxidermied?
Taxidermy, yeah. Don't bury me, don't cremate me, just put me in taxidermy. That's good.
Where does your body go though? Like, is it like joint custody? Like, is that in your will?
I think it would be in the will.
Wait, what position are you in when you're taxidermy?
I think there are two. We need to answer the first question before we answer the second, because at that point, it's not about me. It's about whatever gallery I'm in the corner of. So
Wait, so you're going to be in an art gallery, not the possession of friends or family.
I mean, like, look, your living room's an art gallery if you want. So it's really perspective here, Fallon. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm literally just here making mac and cheese. I'm sorry about
Again, I feel like every time I see you on camera, you're making mac and cheese.
Which is weird because I don't think that's right. But it would be a great niche. That would be an awesome winning bit if I just keep making mac and cheese every time.
Is it Kraft or Annie's or?
Of course it's Kraft. I mean, I do have a box of Annie's, actually. No shame. I do have one. I went for the cheesiest.
Yeah, everyone has one box, and then they go and buy Kraft, and they look at it on the shelf, and they go, "Well, I want Kraft." Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's like we're all waiting for some important dinner where they're like, "Do you have boxed mac and cheese?" We want the good stuff, so we're like, "Yeah, of course, I've got Annie's." Come on, spend more than.
Also, I'd just like to point out Ashley's comment here. Like, I am totally down for like having people weekend at Bernie's me.
Yeah.
Maybe not a full taxidermy. Like,
Casey, you're muted. You're still very muted.
still very muted. Yeah.
Still. Yep. Yeah, we can. What?
Muted myself.
You're just quiet now.
Yeah, weekend at Ashley's. Just wants to know, would you call the position you were taxidermied in the false nine or the inverted winger?
I would call it the hard man.
Oh boy.
Because I'd be stiff. Like, I don't know. It's like, look, your mind can go one direction. I went a totally different one. World's your oyster at that point if I'm dead. So I'm saying it depends who has me. And they can do with me whatever. I just want to be taxidermy because that's the most horrifying answer I could come up with. in the moment.
Yeah, I truly, yeah.
You want to like donate your organs first, at least?
Yeah, well, look, you need to get the
Don't they-
me somehow, so you have to take
Right.
things out. I am a donor; it's on my ID. Everyone should be.
This is really what I'm clarifying. Like, are we tossing the organs like nobody gets them, or are we distributing them appropriately?
Well, the dark clouds have a silent auction every year, right? No, I would probably donate for science or something better than the silent auction, which is still
Funds could be raised during this auction.
something could be raised. I don't know what it is. It sounds like a safety hazard. Probably shouldn't be.
Sounds like some black market kidney situation.
We got
You're gonna wake up in a
black market edition.
The dark market. Yeah.
bathtub full of ice and an ice pack on your back.
Everybody knows that Jeff's a donor, so
Yeah, we're finally getting the hot deets out in public. I'm glad I can be more transparent about my life.
Jess would go with the sweeper keeper. Jess, that's catchy.
Hey, that's good. See, and they can be a broom holder during the day. And then you're like, oh, where's the broom? Oh, Jeff has it. And then can you go get the broom from Jeff, children? And then it's a taxidermied human dead person. Like, it's great.
what's your blood type?
A positive.
Yes, Doug, the stream has turned real dark.
Real dark. Well, it's the lighting in the room. I'm sorry. I mean, I can leave at any point. It's your show.
Do you have any soccer related things to share?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, like, look, we can. It was
Watching the game.
It was a better.
Is there soccer happening?
Soccer is happening.
Almost, yeah. Now there is.
The only game that's happening is happening in Tucson, if you ask
Can
me.
I ask a question?
Sure.
When did they go away from you have to play the ball forward one full rotation outside of it being like youth soccer?
Outside of one full rotation.
What?
So you
I
used
don't know what that means.
forward on kickoff. You had to play the ball forward. It had to roll one full rotation before another player could touch it.
That's right. That's right.
When did that go away?
No, it brings it back. I mean, like, look, you're in suddenly. Like, you're more qualified than at least 2 USL coaches I can think of off the top of my head with that philosophy. So,
I mean, I'm just wondering. I don't care.
But it did.
Do that in youth soccer either. Like,
They did when I played youth soccer.
The 16-year-old refs that are reffing the U11 games are just not calling.
Yeah, they're not sending their best.
no.
When I was a youth soccer player at, the U16, U15 level, they were absolutely calling that. You had to play the ball one full rotation before another player could touch it. And I think it was maybe the beginning of the 2019-2020 season, they went away with the ball has to go outside of the 18 for at least English Premier League. Like, why have we adapted these rules?
Because people get bored, Casey. Because at a certain point, you're like, look.
Yeah. Okay, good point.
It's either working or it's not. And we haven't won the World Cup yet for the men. And the women always win it. So we can change stuff and they'll keep winning it. In theory.
So we're just adapting the game to current times. Or attention.
I don't know if I'd even call it to current times. I think we're adapting the game to keep up with Pep Guardiola's 2011 Barcelona team. We are just so far behind in this country. We are so far behind. You know,
I'm very specific reference.
It's still dark. Yeah.
We're trying to adapt to current attention spans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why soccer games should be 60 minutes instead of 90.
That's still
just too long for us.
Oh my God. I hate
22.
Oh.
Like a SpongeBob episode. It's perfect.
I want to point out Jess's charity idea here. Producer Nick, can you put that up? Kidneys for Kids. Donate your kidney when you die so they can sell to buy kits for kids' teams.
Unfortunately, that happens. Unfortunately, knowing our GoFundMe healthcare system in this country, that has probably happened at some point.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Bring me on shows. I'm so fun. Yeah, look, okay, fine. Here's this. I'll just whip out dogs and everyone will go wild and that'll be fine. There you go. Look at that. Lighting's bad.
That is beautiful.
So what's better, the real dog or the tattoo dog?
Ooh.
Like this is a tough competition.
Well, the tattooed dog is really a dog that looks like a goat.
A goat. I haven't gotten that one before.
A goat?
I feel like it has very like goat legs.
I could see it. I could see it.
The lighting is so
Like the back legs look very goat like to me.
It reminds me of there's a kid's
Oh.
book.
no.
Here.
We didn't at any point.
Doug wants to know if we are Dark Clouds or Donner Party this evening. I think it's too soon to tell.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a rough season.
Yes, we are, Doug. Yes,
We're
we
stuck on that overpass in the middle of winter right now. And that, who knows if we'll get to the other side in time.
Also, we're just trying to distract ourselves from the fact that we are up by 2 goals and we might actually break out of this funk. But let's not focus on that.
How many wood things can we knock on?
We all hit it.
Oh my God! Finish it.
Finish him!
Not
No.
him, just it.
No? Okay. Finish it!
If you finish him, then I think he dies.
Oh.
I don't want to.
Video game? Are you
Die.
telling me that there's not unlimited lives in this game?
They're just not. These are humans.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Yeah, Megan, we can't get too excited yet. Absolutely.
Nope.
Still in
At
2-1. Mm-hmm.
That's why we're trying to distract ourselves with Donner Party talk.
Okay, my prediction on this corner is that the keeper gets injured.
So I just realized we never established our second half score.
Oh, true. We didn't have second half predictions yet.
I'm sticking with my original.
3-1.
3-1.
I'm gonna change mine to 2-1. So I was at 1-0, and obviously that was wrong.
Correct.
I'm gonna go 2-1. I don't think we're gonna score again.
I think I'm going to stick with 2-1 as well. As much as I would like that to be wrong and be 3-1, I think that's the realistic option.
Banger coming right now to make it 3-0.
Nick, Jeff?
2-1 sounds right to me.
I want to just point out that it's raining a lot in Colorado, so I'm still rooting for that thunderstorm so we can get Ashley on the stream telling us about the Balkans.
Also, Ashley, I love the optimism of 7-1.
Yeah, Ashley, let's go with that. I'm here for that.
7-1 Loons.
Just really pad that goal differential.
Also, yes, Nick, that was very close to another score, hence why I stayed with 3-1.
Oh,
Yeah. I want Maggie to be right, just for the record.
I do too.
I think I'm a little bit behind again of you guys.
Where are you at?
I'm not.
What's your time?
51 exactly. Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I'm 51-35.
Oh, 2
50,
sons
30.
scored.
Something.
Well, shit.
Do we need to retime it? Or Nick, are you live? Make sure
Yeah.
you're live first.
Yeah, I went behind to see if the ball had rotated one full thing on the second half kick because I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
He
it
kicked
did.
it like
He kicked
20
it
yards
backward.
down.
It took no time to see he kicked it backward.
Oh, that's what you mean, is he kicked it backwards and not
Right. You have to
forward.
Forward, one full rotation, and then another player can touch it.
I see what you're saying.
Okay. Do we need to figure out this time thing?
No, what are you guys at?
Did you make
52-20.
52
I'm at 50. I'm at 51 40.
Oh,
Oh wait, I'm not live. Never mind. I'm at 52:30. 52:30.
okay. Then yeah, we're back.
You're right on. Where
Never
I-
mind.
Yeah.
Gotta click the button that says live.
Good work.
Kate, not wrong. La does do best when we talk him down. We cannot let him get too full of himself.
Yeah, Lude is, absolutely the worst player we've ever seen.
Absolutely.
I see what you did there.
Did you guys just say Lude is our worst player.
Yeah, we got to break him down.
I don't agree.
Well, but I think
No,
we also need to
that's what-
acknowledge the way Nick phrased it.
Also,
I
that's
think
what Kate
Luke is
said.
back-
Every time when we talk him down, he scores a goal. So I'll continue to say terrible
Oh.
things about Luke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about your tweets. I'll say that.
He does not.
He, he
Oh
for
my
sure does not care
Oh,
about our
fuck,
tweets.
Post. Jesus.
St. Clair, you have to react. That was better.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Better,
that reach was better.
The one off the post was too close for him to not react.
That was a little butt scrunchy.
Butt scrunchy.
Mhm.
Peanut gallery giggled at that one, by the way.
That's the technical term.
Jeff, what is your method?
Clouds. We butt
What is-
scrunch here.
What is your mac and cheese method?
Oh yeah, that's a hot debate in this house.
Ooh,
What
Jeff
what
left.
are the what does that mean though?
So Nick is a fucking evil person and doesn't use the entire cheese powder packet.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. No. All right. I'm going to leave the live stream after that. If you do something after the game, let me know. But that's it.
I'm glad I've offended Jeff to the point that he has left the stream. That makes me happy.
I nearly left. I'm sorry. That's
Oh,
just
come on.
Yeah, he legitimately
Ah.
uses like half to 2/3 of the cheese packet.
Why?
He thinks it's
No.
too cheesy.
That's not a thing.
It's the cheesiest.
Thank you, Sarah.
Nick is
Sorry,
just
peanut
incorrect
gallery.
here. Just incorrect.
Oh, good. We bullied him away at least.
Bye.
Yeah. And then he thinks so. Sometimes I like to whisk the sauce first and then do the noodles because then it's not as clumpy sometimes. Yeah. Thank you, Nick. You're correct. It is a war crime as far as I am concerned. As Doug states, not a thing. Absolutely, fundamentally, not a thing.
I add more cheese. I will add shredded cheese on top of this.
It's called mac and cheese, not mac and some cheese.
Yeah, Douglas.
I want you to know, even though Nick isn't on the stream right now, he's laughing his ass off from down the hallway. Well done, Doug.
I don't know if you've
I'm
noticed.
eating
but,
right
like,
now, so I don't want to be like chewing on the camera.
No, none of us want that.
Yeah. I'm currently chewing mac and some cheese.
Colorado
Just
seems
kidding,
to
I'm
have very relaxed, like social distancing rules compared with Minnesota. I don't know if you've noticed that, but like they're all kind of clumped in certain areas.
Oh.
What was that?
Was close multiple times.
Oh,
Oh.
That's it.
Ah,
That's
They
the one.
is your butt still scrunched?
They
Yes.
were
Yes, it is still scrunched a little bit.
yeah.
Kate, that is inspired.
That was
Sometimes I
one
like to brown the butter. That is
You know what my mac and
brain
cheese
shit.
needs? Less cheese.
I want to know classic prep or diet prep.
Oh, there
Nick
is no.
From
It's classic
Wisconsin,
only.
people.
If you don't put half a stick of butter in your mac and cheese, what are you doing?
Thank
Oh.
you.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
Nick is literally from Wisconsin. Viewers,
Yeah, viewers, pretty
Yes.
sure Nick grew up in Green Bay.
Well, to be fair, that powder stuff is not actually cheese.
How very dare you?
But do you add real cheese to
No.
that cheese to compensate
Absolutely
for
not.
what you don't? Then no, that's not a fair argument.
I really appreciate Nick's continued
Wait,
outrage.
Wait, are they reviewing the goal?
I think they
It
are.
does look like they are.
They might be
Yeah,
outside.
because Colorado looks mad.
He looks very mad.
Mhm.
I appreciate said mad bearded man.
Oh,
He looks
If
very
it's
angry.
if it's for anything, it would be for obstructing the goalkeeper.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how on point the ref's hair is?
I have not
That is
noticed
definitely
that
a
there.
fresh cut.
Yeah, it's got to be a good goal.
Minnesota United tweeted goal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
They said Rapids goal, so 2-1.
So why were they so mad? I don't understand.
I
Because
think
I'm sure he was like, "What?" I thought I saw him mouth, "What are you reviewing?" Because like the guy was, at the top of the box. So
Yeah.
how would he possibly have been offside? But that's
But-
not what they were reviewing, probably.
I mean, in Premier League, they review every goal, so maybe they're trying to push that direction here.
I think we do already review every goal.
Yeah, we review every goal.
Yeah.
And I'm
Okay, yeah. So it just took a little longer, and that guy was pissed off. I think that's all that happened. Or it didn't take longer, and he's just very impatient, which is
also a possibility. Bearded dudes tend to.
And the more you yell at the ref, the more likely you are to get a yellow card.
yep.
Nick, I wholly disagree with that comment. MLS does not need more video reviews. Let's not turn into Premier League, please.
Like,
But I'm
I
sure it was
hope-
said in sarcasm.
I was going to say, I hope
You
very
should-
much for Nick's sanity that it was said in sarcasm.
We should add more of those lines like Premier League has, though. I think that would.
No.
Nope.
What about some like
I think-
NFL style graphics with like
Ooh, we could add
highlighters
some, like,
and
yellow, to the
arrows.
field.
yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
there a fantastic athletic article about what would happen if Nickelodeon did a MLS
No.
cast?
Oh
Oh,
man, I would be so in.
Is there an article on this? Because did you say that there is?
I think that there's an article.
That's something I'll fully cop to. I didn't read it.
saw
I saw it.
something-
That pitch is rough.
I'm pretty
All
sure
right,
I saw something on the Athletic from like earlier this year about a slime time MLS game.
because if it's not an article, Jeff, you need to write this article.
Yeah, that falls on you.
It's already an article, guys. After the NFL game that they did,
Yeah.
I'm searching.
I think there was an article somewhere around it.
I have a bad feeling about this game now.
Stop
I
it.
don't
Take
have
your
a
bad
positive.
vibes and shove them where the sun don't shine.
Up your butt, bud.
Yeah. What an MLS match on Nickelodeon might look like. Written by Jeff Rota. So Jeff, Pablo, and Brooks. I do not know Brooks.
I don't either.
Uh,
It was part of Brexit.
I want this vision of the future to become true soon.
I agree. I think it'd be hilarious. Like All-Star game, please.
I mean, that's just pretty great.
Oh God, that was a terrible pass by Dodson.
Yep.
Or Reynoso. Sorry, Reynoso.
It was Renato, yeah. It was the right idea, but not executed well.
Yeah.
Imagine all the commercial
It's-
breaks, right?
Yeah.
So it does seem like Chase is pushing up more in this half than he was in last half, and I don't think that's benefiting us.
That's what he's been doing, I think, this whole season, though.
Oof.
Yeah, he seemed to be more contained last half, though.
I think that's true, but
Whoa.
he pushing up is what he's been doing. That was a really bad cross.
Oh no, baby!
Right to Nick, come
No,
on.
baby. I do want to just point out that the Athletic suggested the theme song of Doug for the new MLS anthem. Should this Nickelodeon happen?
Yeah,
It's a
every
very nice duet.
song. That was the
I
best
mean-
show of the 90s. Okay? If you disagree,
The best?
But to me, like, because I'm forced to watch Nickelodeon now, it's like Paw Patrol would be the themes.
Oh
Doug
god.
was so good. Doug was just the best. Oh God. Doug was just the best. show.
Okay, but Rugrats,
Oh, Rugrats was also a classic.
top tier.
Doug
I
was.
will never forget the shared anxiety that I felt with Chucky, the episode where he swallowed that watermelon seed and they shrunk down and went into his body like it was Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
I felt so much secondhand anxiety as a child watching that episode, being like, what if his stomach does explode?
Yeah. I just remember the movie, like when it came out, and Tommy Pickles saying, "A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do." And then he fucking did it. He went out and he did it.
And it's a short king and an inspiration to us all.
I'm pretty sure my first grade and my kindergarten, like, school pictures, I was wearing a Rugrats shirt for both of them.
That's amazing.
Loved Rugrats.
I mean,
I forgot until just now that his last name was Pickles.
Yeah.
Tommy and Dill Pickles.
right? We have Bell Bank interrupting.
Show them you're a real fan by interrupting the middle of the match.
You know what, Bellbank? I don't want to talk about you and your poor customer service.
Wow, that's harsh.
Carolyn would like to note that we will win because Megan is now no longer allowed to go to the bathroom during the run of play. Have you provided her with alternative solutions? Or is she just supposed to hold it? Please clarify.
I really want to know what's going on over there. There seems like
only 26 more minutes. You're fine.
Are we all hydrating? Kate,
No.
we sure are. Thanks for
Not
asking.
looking anymore.
I mean, I've got beer. Beer's hydrating.
Hydrate. Ooh, Casey, that cup is adorable.
Thank you. I think I got it at Target. It's glass with a silicone sleeve so that when I drop it on my ceramic tile, it doesn't shatter. And then a nice straw that has like a metal base and a silicone top so I don't chip my teeth.
Sounds like an ideal
Smart.
drink setup.
This company is figuring it out. I wish there was less plastic involved, but I think it has to have plastic involved.
Sure. For the
Yeah.
glass and for your teeth.
Finley checking in.
For my teeth and for the shatter resistance.
Ethan Finley, brand new father. Let's give him a round of applause for Haley popping out that child last week.
Haley
Right.
did it. Ethan had a great time doing it. Congrats to the family.
Oh,
Kate, this is not a Hams. This is a Pence Homes branded party forward from Fair State.
Better than a Hams.
Hashtag getting those Wonderwalls partnerships.
producer Nick, can we see a photo of Ethan Finley's new family member?
can we? I don't know. I mean, I don't have one.
Stop putting.
All right, we'll see what our research team can do.
You can't just tell me to find a photo that happened like 2 weeks ago.
No, it was like 4 days ago.
Yeah, this was the week of babies.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Abe,
Right?
his
And Christy?
mother of his child, Christy. Congrats on the baby.
Yes.
And congratulations to our very own Dark Clouds, David and Anna Zeller.
Oh, have they also produced child? I don't know how to put this in a normal way. I'm sorry to
I
everyone.
found a baby. Are you
There we
happy?
go.
There's
Her name
a
is
baby.
Blake Lee Finley.
We don't know the gender.
Haley posted it
That was
on
a girl.
Instagram.
And Abe
Ah.
had one.
I was going to say no Instagram post or Facebook or Twitter post if I seen a gender. If the mother posted a gender, cool.
I follow Haley on Instagram.
Good for them. I'm sure
Mhm.
that he will be a great father. He's a Minnesotan. They're all great fathers, right? I'm speaking as
Famously.
someone who does not have a Minnesotan for a father. I have no idea.
I mean, same. My father is also not from Minnesota.
Hey, congrats to all you Minnesotan fathers.
Oh, come on. Yes, Madison scored.
Oh, I thought Nick was suddenly very far ahead of us.
Yeah, same.
Who
In
was
fact,
that?
I wish he was very far ahead of us.
Yeah, I wish that would have gone better than it did.
Mm-hmm. Is it producer Nick? What's the score of the Phoenix?
It's 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Excellent.
I think Turbo got the assist.
Nice.
Awesome. I was disappointed that so many of their games conflict with Minnesota United games this year.
Mm.
Oh, there's a question coming from the Megan Weber Peanut Gallery.
as well as Kate's personal cat peanut gallery. True.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all.
Yeah, agreed.
Kate wants to know if we're doing a gift fund for Christy. I'm not aware of anything, but that absolutely doesn't mean we can't. DM us. Okay.
It was offside anyways.
Oh, okay.
Also,
and then
Sinclair stood up there.
Yeah, that looks messy.
Yeah. If you could be a soccer ball or soccer shoes, which would you be? Is this like asking if you want to be a top or a bottom?
Or if you'd rather fight
That's how I take it.
1,000 duck-sized horses or 2 horse-sized ducks? Is that what it is? Carolyn will hand the laptop back to Megan now. No, I think Maggie's interpretation of the question is the proper one. I mean, I feel like if I'm a soccer ball, do I have pain receptors? Like, does it hurt when I'm kicked? Because then shoes. But if it doesn't hurt when I'm kicked, I would just fly around all the time. That sounds fun.
But if you enjoy being kicked.
That really does get to the crux of the issue.
Right? I mean, if you're a soccer ball, the purpose of your life is to be kicked. Therefore, I would assume that soccer ball enjoys being kicked.
Sure. Ashley, shoes don't like to be kicked. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Ashley.
Yeah, I'm for sure going shoes.
I'm going soccer ball. It sounds more exciting than.
We have had 0 attack this half, and it's not great.
Yeah, it's not great.
I wouldn't say 0, but it's less than I feel.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, Dane?
Dane! Okay, well, that was on him.
That was a goaltending error.
He didn't.
To
stick it.
quote Colin, people forget we're bad.
People forget that we're bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's honestly, I don't know why we're still starting Dane. Like, I believe that he's earned his spot. But he's
so like this is the first one that you can really say that was a goaltending error.
Okay, I also want to point out it is raining. That is a hard ball to stick when it's raining. He made the save and they followed it up.
Yeah.
I don't want to put this all on Dane, actually.
No, that's fair. I mean, Boxy was almost there.
If it wasn't raining, it would be a different story entirely.
That's fair.
But trying to
I
stick
disagree. It's completely on Dane's fault.
is really hard. I'm not putting that on Dane, actually.
I think as Casey is the resident has played soccer within the last week person on this stream.
Have played
qualified
in the last week, actually.
I think your qualifications trump everyone else's.
The ball gets really slippery for everybody on the field when it's raining.
Unless your shoes, and then it's fine.
Unless your shoes?
And that's why we all need to be shoes rather than the ball.
Yeah,
although
shoes over the ball.
It to be slippery.
Kate is asking the important question of whose shoes. I think you get to pick.
I don't think it matters. Like soccer cleats just get stinky. It really wouldn't matter whose shoes they are. Like,
yeah. Megan would like to know, us to know that Colin says it is a misquote. And the proper quotation is, "We're bad, people forget that." So thank you for the clarification, Colin. You got to hold on to the things you're known for, right?
Was it a mistake by Heath to sub in the Twins bullpen?
Yes. Doug, astute observation that goalkeeper communication is kind of really important, and DC has allowed 2 own goals.
Goalkeeper communication is the most important communication on the field. The goalkeeper is the only person that can see the whole thing. So
I would argue I don't think Miller comes out to get that ball, and we don't have this break. Granted, this break didn't turn into anything, but like that's why St. Clair is still on the field.
I think you're right, though. I think that's a valid point.
Miller plays it safer. He would have held on to that ball longer and not played the distribution out and gotten it in transition.
Yeah.
It's not St. Clair's fault that our offense can't string together 2 passes this half.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Kate, this is just totally what it feels like being a Minnesota sports fan.
This is what we're
I am also a Tottenham fan.
Same.
Just
How?
Sorry.
How did Tottenham lose to Leeds United today?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just putting the notion out there. I don't need responses.
Is that a rhetorical statement?
I mean, I'm glad Leeds is doing better than Arsenal. I'll say that.
I'll always be glad when Arsenal is not doing great.
The lowest Arsenal can get is really the best case scenario.
Right.
Sorry for all of you Arsenal supporters out there, all the people watching tonight. We got tons. That was a big sigh, Nick.
We got 25 minutes left in this.
We sure do.
Although, as Nick pointed out earlier this evening, we are the last team without a point.
We are.
Feels not unfamiliar.
Nope.
It feels so much like 2017 and like the fact that we're in Colorado and currently drawed.
I think
that is how we got our first point in 2017.
Is it?
Memories.
Yep.
This is a
We
long
drew
time.
in Colorado. I think it was week 3.
We need 3 points right now.
I only remember this because there were pants.
We do.
Like somebody lost their pants in the away supporter section in Colorado when we got our first point.
That'll be
that was turned in. They were turned into a flag that showed up at the stadium.
Those pants still exist somewhere.
I remember
They
that.
do. I think they're in the office somewhere.
Yikes.
Someone made the ultimate sacrifice.
Kate points out that there is no Harrison on the bench tonight to start shit, so it can't quite be 2017, which is a good and a bad thing, maybe.
I think both are possible.
So, Nick, I wasn't there in 2017 to give you too many more details. I just know that, like, at the end of the game, like, everybody vacated the section, and there was a pair of pants left in the section that no one wanted to claim. And so they were our lucky pants, so they became a flag, because that's what we do.
If you lost your pants at a sporting event, would you want to come forward?
Really? This is the sub we're making?
But how does one lose one's pants at a sporting event?
These were all questions that were asked at the time, and I don't think they were even answered.
Stash.
So who is Coleman coming in for?
Oh my god.
We don't know
we
yet.
didn't make sub predictions, y'all.
Oh, I wouldn't have predicted this one.
78 feels about right though.
Tell
for
me you're
this
not
team.
trying to win the game by not telling me you're not trying to win the game.
Truth.
Hey, producer Nick, do you know where that meme is from?
No.
It's from TikTok. Okay.
I've resisted this
Moving on.
entire pandemic. I still don't have TikTok.
That's impressive.
I also don't have TikTok.
No, but you have a curated personal TikTok content sent directly to you.
I do. I only have
That's what
to.
I'm there for.
The TikTok's worth looking at.
Personally selected.
What?
Yeah, Megan, we don't know. Wait.
What?
So sorry, huh?
Are we shifting a bunch of people around?
I mean, it's clearly got to be a formation shift, but like, what?
Wow.
That was a weird.
That is,
How do you make that sub? When you
that
have
is the least
Abila,
1-for-1 sub I've ever seen.
you've got Abila,
That is-
you've got Weah, you've
too.
got Agudela. They're all sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
That-
why isn't Patrick out there?
No, guys, we're playing defensive right now. We are going to get a point, is what Heath is thinking.
Yeah.
We're
It's
not
an
going to
absolutely asinine mindset. That is makes me absolutely furious.
It's wrong, right?
Yeah.
It was
Can someone-
terrible.
Can we get a
Like
Heath?
in the fucking bus.
This doesn't make any sense. This is
Thank you, Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
Nick famously always been a Heath out supporter.
I remember saying you say Heath in earlier, and I think we're all disagreeing with that first statement. We've all changed our mind. Ooh, Chase.
Oh wow.
Late tackle.
Yeah.
That was late tackle.
We want another $70. Come on.
I'm
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for some money.
I was gonna
Okay.
say that was a yellow for sure.
Well, I'm surprised that the Colorado player didn't stay down for longer and sell that more. He got up pretty quick.
If
That
he had slowed down, I think that may have been a red.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
not a good tackle.
That's a missed opportunity on a convincing flop.
That was
Hey.
bad soccer.
Chase
Yeah.
loves charity.
I'm just going with that was bad soccer.
That was
Yeah.
bad soccer. That was a bad tackle. He was a defender, but he did not need to make that.
That was bad soccer, and you do better.
Mother of
Oh my god.
That's
So
what happens
Nick is
when you
Nick is
play to
rooting
lose
for
the game.
destruction. Nick, producer Nick is rooting for destruction to get Heath out.
Literally what happens when you play to lose the game. I mean,
we can all agree that like his subs have been one of the worst parts.
no.
of
Hold on. This season, I have to say his subs up until this point have been surprisingly good. Because he's been making them, one, and two, he doesn't really have many people to choose from. This is completely on him.
Yeah.
This loss is 100% on Adrian Heath.
Yeah.
This didn't make any sense. That sub didn't make sense.
This mentality makes no sense. If you're not playing to win, you're playing to lose.
Reynosa wasn't tired, and we put in a defender that has not.
and now we'll put in Agudela.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But
In
you've
the
changed
83rd minute.
the formation already, and you've
Taking off Lude, who has been like a key player in this whole game. I know
Yeah.
that people hate
And
Lude.
this, like, if you're gonna change the formation, why don't you just put Agudela in for Lude when you take out Reynoso and Coleman and put
Right.
in Coleman? Because then you still have another substitution you could do. later in the game.
And it's not like we were up 3-0. We were tied 2-2 when he made the first sub and then down 3-2. None of this.
Abila came in too.
For Raytala. I haven't been very impressed by Raytala.
Raytala, I feel like, is better than Coleman though. If like in a 4-person back, like I'd take Raytala over Coleman.
Fair. Nick makes the excellent point. I'm going to need way fewer shirtless Denver fans. Could not agree more.
Yeah, but it's raining, and your shirt gets wet. You got to take it off, and it's a thing.
Also, there's a pandemic. Put your shirt on.
Yeah, that's just icky.
I mean,
I know it's not like a thing, but like I don't know. If there's a pandemic, keep your clothes on.
Okay, how does every other team have a legit section of supporters that are bouncing up and down in close proximity with a capo, and we haven't managed to figure out how to do it?
Because Minnesota is taking a pandemic seriously, I think.
But what if they were all vaccinated?
I am interested by what LA is doing with the 3252. I will say that.
And LAFC, same thing. The Riot had a section that was all vaccinated and close together like normal.
But you have to think about like the public image of what they're doing, right? So in Minnesota, people are being more conservative just as a general rule. So if you say I'm having like a vaccination only section, is that still going to be perceived as okay by your Minneapolis, St. Paul community? I think that Minnesota has done.
At this point, it would be like when there are walk-in appointments to get a vaccine at the state fair.
I agree.
Yeah,
and I think that that's true at this point. Was that true when they started selling tickets for this 4-match package?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and I agree with that. It's just I think choosing the 4-match package it seemed to make sense at the time, but it didn't give them quite as much flexibility that I think
it got outdated. Yeah, it got outdated very quickly. Oh my God.
He was offside, guys.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, he was. Barely. But,
better than Texas? Yeah. Yes. Doug, is that even a question?
But I think that when they put out these, yeah, he was definitely outside. When they put out the ticket package, it was what made sense at the time. The adaptability, with the times, is a lot of work. And I'm not sure that Minnesota is willing to put in that work.
So I will temper what I'm saying with just I'm a little frustrated as truthfully speaking, because there was a couple aquavit shots earlier. As a match day person, there was just not enough thought and coordination that went into how do we facilitate a supporter section when there's fans in the stadium during a pandemic.
And it sounds like they didn't do a lot of communication with the supporters groups, which sucks. It makes it harder.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were doing the best they could. I think it's a different, we're the only, Major League Soccer team in the state, right? So you don't have a conglomeration of San Jose and LAFC and LA Galaxy going to the state and saying we need to make something happen. We don't Minnesota, Twins and Minnesota Wild are not asking for what we're asking for with the supporter section. So.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think there wasn't enough conversation between the team and the supporters groups to find a decision. The team kind of decided to make their own decision without consulting anybody. Or
that said, I got to give some props to Mark Blade, who was our capo at the last match.
Yes.
And Thunderwall, who showed up.
Sounded amazing.
We were so much louder. And they did a fantastic job last weekend. So props to them. And I was glad to see that even in a quarter full stadium, we can be loud and heard. And hopefully someday we'll have a team that deserves our praise.
All right, Jan.
We love a yawn. We love a late yawn corner.
My scarves.
It's a tradition at this point. It's real wet.
It is very wet there.
Oof.
That's what
Never
she.
had a chance.
Good turn.
Nick.
No one there.
So, Nick, that's an interesting point because I don't know that we will be. So, Nick is making the point we will potentially be at full stadiums by Pride. I think we may have some MLS league governing things that keep that from happening.
I think they'll be minimal.
Sure.
This league stuff is it's mostly around how close the fans can be to the playing field.
Right. So if we have to close the first 2 rows.
That's not a huge deal, though.
It's not a huge.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's certainly not 4,000 fans.
I mean, that's where my seats are for the regular games that I was going to, was within the first 2 rows, but I'd be willing to move up for a pandemic. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gracious like that. No? Okay. That's fine.
So Nick, we haven't heard what MLS is going to do with all of these regulations changing, but the current regulation, as we've been told by the team, is that fans can't be within 10 feet of the playing surface. So that means that there are certain seats within Allianz that are too close to the playing field.
They are very close.
Mm-hmm.
Get back. Come on.
There are seats all over the stadium that you can reach your foot out and touch the grass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we have 4 minutes of extra time.
We need it because we need to score another fucking goal.
Would be lovely. That was a horrible, horrible header by Coleman.
Oh, straight.
Yeah, you're welcome, Nick.
Just
I shouldn't say you're welcome. Maggie should say you're welcome, but you're welcome for the clarification.
I'm going to get drunk after this game. I'm already a little drunk, and now I'm going to have to get more drunk, I think, to like really process this. Yeah, dull the pain.
Yeah. Famously, alcohol is a healthy coping mechanism. That's rule number 1.
Sure is.
Oh, thank you.
Also, word of warning for anyone planning a trip down to Austin. Those fans can drink. So
I can believe that.
Make sure your liver is prepared.
Start pre-gaming now. Start training.
No.
Oh, that's a card on Colorado.
Just admit defeat today. Is that better, Maggie?
More so, don't keep up with them.
Yeah. Admit defeat. That's okay. Yeah. When it comes to alcohol, defeat is acceptable.
Every time.
Every time. It's okay to lose.
Yep. But also, the Austin fans are fantastic, and you should travel down to see them. And they were awesome to hang out with at Blackheart last week. So
they seem
cool. Austin is a good city.
Austin is super fun. They have great tacos.
And 6th Street is just a marvel.
At the airport, they have great breakfast tacos.
That is important. That is very important.
Casey, there are great breakfast tacos all over Austin.
Okay, but I've only had breakfast tacos at the airport after the Open Cup game when I was traveling through Austin.
I would like to offer a potentially controversial opinion that scrambled eggs should not be inside of a tortilla.
Oh,
I would to say that you need to go try the breakfast tacos from Beaver in Northeast Minneapolis, and that may change your mind.
I don't like scrambled eggs often in a tortilla.
She's been silenced.
I hate this group. I hate when
You're-
I am 100% with you, Casey. Breakfast tortillas are
Wow,
awesome.
so this
For
is just
me,
going to be a
it's-
me
the
show
textures
then
are
for the
too
next
similar.
couple minutes. Cool.
No, I
Like,
love
it's a soft tortilla and its scrambled eggs are soft, and it squicks me out.
you can't just put scrambled eggs in a tortilla and call it a meal. You have to put so much more in there.
Yeah,
Right,
so
But consider this: what if you just put the potatoes and the bacon in? Because that's the best part.
Forward
Uh,
Madison finished their game in a 1-1 draw because their coach knows not to change formations 3 times in the last 10 minutes of a match.
bring back Carl. Bring back Carl.
Yeah, I think here we are.
It's not just Heath out anymore. I'll take Carl Craig. Thanks.
We've already found a replacement for Heath.
I'll personally offer him some money to come back. I mean, he
won't
lives.
offer him money.
I assume he still
I'll
lives
buy
there.
him a beer.
Many beers.
Many beers. It would take more than one to get that man drunk.
Score a goal. Score a goal. You're all standing next to each other. Maybe it's because you look the same.
We may need to workshop that.
There's the game. We lost. We lost again. We've lost again.
You know, I think it's because no one predicted the scoreline.
Hi there. Everybody who drinks, grab a new drink. We could all use it.
I'm out of
So
beer.
many-
Drink all
So
the
many
beer.
shirts that are not on top of
I
bodies.
heard you have Aquavit.
Yeah, I think I need to switch to whiskey. This seems like more of a whiskey occasion.
Mm.
Don't shoot
Mhm.
Hellcat Maggie.
I don't have any Hellcat Maggie currently.
Good. It's hard to shoot.
I've got rye whiskey, which is also hard to shoot.
Also hard to shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we leave, I want to leave everyone with the knowledge that Uncrustable makes Nutella sandwiches where it's just Nutella inside an Uncrustable.
Also, yes, Dark Clouds, 100%. We are in #panic mode.
We are in panic mode.
I mean, are we in panic mode or are we in like resigned, maybe this gets Heath out mode?
No. This is like #panic mode.
Okay.
I mean, one more
Megan,
game.
hey.
If they don't fire Heath, then I don't know what you do at this point, right? Like,
Well, and I mean, that's the issue, right? Because we have the pieces, you know?
and to be
No,
fair,
we always need 3 or 4
that are
more.
waiting. Like, we have Anu and then a couple other pieces that are injured right now that, like, they're coming.
Hey guys, we're a
Fun.
first half team.
What?
We are not a first half team, though, because when we
We're
played,
a first
we
half.
played better in the first. We played better in the second half.
It doesn't appear we're a first 90 minutes team from this evening.
No, we're a first 20-minute team. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
No, we gave up a really early goal at home a couple weeks ago.
Right. We're not always a first 20-minute team, and that makes it really hard.
I think we're just not a team.
Ooh, here's the Window World commercial.
First 20 minutes, we're not going to perform at all, though.
This is your favorite Window World commercial?
Oh, world. Simply the best for less. That's the best part of the night for me, guys.
Oh, wow. It's an actual
Well, I'm
man
glad
in a
you're winning.
guitar.
I'm glad you're winning.
And there's a man who's wearing a great hat. That hat is stunning.
Peyton Manning.
I'm watching a Luther Kia commercial, so
You just missed it. It was just before that.
okay.
Mhm.
I don't
Did
think
you know Luther buys used cars?
simply
No
the
free
best.
promo. We're not a Wonderwall partner. No free promo here.
Oh, guys.
Okay,
Suck.
thanks
Well,
for listening.
Megan, Kate, we love you all as well.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'll hit the end broadcast button. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us.
What a sign off.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, have a good weekend, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Love you all very much. Bye.